everybody, Gamer Penny here, bringing you another episode of our Final Fantasy XIV online Let's Play. Hey, baby behemoth. We've got weird stuff going on. Runar's looking at us, and I don't know if I've ever really realized that all the characters, like, turn to look at you when you're that close to them. But Runar is basically, like, staring at us. But we are back, and we're ready to take this on, the main story quest. I also want to pick up this blue quest here, because it is probably an Aether Current. But let's go ahead and get started. Ooh, we're gonna... Oh, is that a belt? Those are going away in, like, 21 days or something. Ah, you are returned. Very good. No doubt they were glad of your company. It has been too long since we have had visitors. Remember, if you have any questions, or there is anything you need, do not hesitate to ask. Speaking of which, we must arrange food and lodgings for your stay. As friends of Master Matoya, we cannot ask for payment, but if you would be willing to lend a hand... Yeah, man. I'd rather not. No, it'll be my pleasure. We are fortunate indeed to play host to such generous souls. The task I have in mind is simple enough. All I ask is that you take a jug and water the crops in the square. You want us to carry that thing? May I help too? Of course. One of you can do the filling and the other the watering. Speak with Ersabel when you have finished. She will be relieved to hear the crops have been tended to. While you take care of that, I will see to your room and a warm meal. Alright, will do, man. Also, is this purse, a part of the chest piece? Right then, I'll fill you water. We're doing some Stardew Valley. Is Minfilia, like carrying one of these big jugs? This was the only jug I could find which was small enough to lift, but I'm afraid there's a crack in the bottom. You'll need to hurry to the garden before all the water leaks out. Excuse me. Take the jug of water to the square before the contents leak out. 45 seconds? Ah! Oh, I guess it's not too big. I mean, still, that would be heavy to carry. Luckily, we're a beast. Okay. Come over here. That's a cool barding for a chocobo. Water this. Take another jug. What in the world? Is this a player right here? Oh, it's in Co-Carnages. In the Co-Guild. Okay, one more jug, yep. Only half, I see. Well, let me refill the jug for you. Did that say 30 seconds? Oh, it's even shorter. Help. Help me. Man, tons of players on. That's what I love about Final Fantasy XIV, is there's always players on. Oh, hey, Ursabel. I really love this outfit. Like, is this on the Mog Station? Or is this something we could get? That's really cool. Are those tattoos of her? It's awesome. She just looks really cool. Well met, travelers. I observed you earlier speaking with the others. Have you need of something? You watered the crops. Ah, my apologies for not noticing sooner. I have been rather distracted of late. Watering the crops was always Tadia's duty, but she is no longer with us. We have since taken to sharing the duty, though never with guests. You are most kind. Is there anything else we can do to help? We could plant something if you like. There's no need. The plot is small, it is true, but it provides us with enough to survive. We ask for no more. That feeds everyone here. I don't know how you manage. Have the blessed not considered leaving? Life would surely be easier almost anywhere else. I can understand why you might say that, but the easiest path is not always the right one. Tell me, do you know our history? How our faith came to be? Yes, I believe so. The Knights Blessed was initially formed by those who lost their homes in the wake of the flood. What began as an occasional gathering of survivors eventually grew into a community, which ultimately decided to strike out on its own in Raktika, Greatwood. I see you have read your history, but there is a history that is told and one that is lived. Like so many in those times, the first of the Knights Blessed lost everything. Their homes, their loved ones, all they held dear. To make matters worse, none could say what became of the souls of those lost to the flood, when their bodies were reborn as sin-eaters. The people were without answers, without hope, their gods having drowned along with everything else. It seemed that nothing was beyond the reach of the light. That's pretty. But soon they realized that where there is light, there must be darkness. And in that truth, they found new faith, a belief that the souls of the departed could yet find peace beyond these burning skies, in the sunless sea above. That is why we pray, for the safe passage of wayward souls unto that blessed black abyss, for the return of the night, that we might someday look upon the kingdom of heaven with our own eyes. We remain in these woods for the selfsame reason our founders first chose them, that we may lead lives of simplicity, with the shade of these trees as a constant reminder of our faith. With so many seeking paradise in Yulmore, it's refreshing to find people who value a humbler existence. You are kind to say so. Many consider our way of life foolish, and so it must seem to those who yet cling to their worldly possessions. In times such as these, when everything can be taken away in an instant, it is all too easy to lose sight of why we fight to go on living. It is not to hold fast to material things, but to hold those who went before us in our hearts, to keep alive the legacy they have left us. This we must do for them, our children, and generations yet unborn. To keep their legacy alive. Oh, she's thinking of Minfilia. Aww. I don't want your belt. Give me something I can use. Okay. What now? Oh, Runar, hey. Let me pick this one up first. Varthon. Yes. You're that guest Master Montoya was telling us about. Please, you have to help me. I've searched high and low, but I can't find my friend Karnas anywhere. I fear he's run off to Fort Gone again. It's where we grew up, but it was abandoned years ago after the Sin Eaters attacked. The place is teeming with all manner of beasts now, and Master Montoya has expressly forbidden anyone from setting foot there. I don't know what's gotten into him lately, but we have to find him, before he gets hurt. If you should find him first, you'll want to tell him our password. Tuktu. He's the skittish sort, so don't delay in telling him so he'll know you mean no harm. Tuktu. Okay. Cool. Cool mount. Oh, she looks sick too. Okay. Getting distracted by people's clamor. Done tending to the crops already. Very good. It should not be long before your room is ready. Runar! What's the matter, dude? In the woods. Sin Eaters. I fear they may have the touch. Where? In the grove to the southwest. For a mercy, they've yet to wander any closer to Slitherbough. Then we have no need to engage. Inform the guard that no one is to set foot outside the village until they have moved on. But sir, what of Tadia's heartstone? It must be retrieved before the service. Of all the times for sin eaters to appear. Are you just going to leave them alone? Under normal circumstances, we would not hesitate in striking the beast down. But if they indeed have the touch, I will not risk them corrupting one of our own. What was that you said about a stone? A few days past, Tadia, a child of the Knights Blessed, was slain by the Sin Eaters. We succeeded in retrieving her body, but in our haste, we failed to notice her necklace was gone. Strung to it was a pendant of jade, her heartstone. All of the Knights Blessed are given such a stone at birth. It is the most valuable possession one can own. It is custom to present the heartstone of the deceased at the funeral as an offering to the heavens, but now... Aww. We'll go get it. What if I could find it for you? I have experience fighting Sin Eaters, and the Light's corruption does not touch me like it does others. Master Matoya called you Minfilia, did she not? Are you truly the Minfilia? Descended from the Oracle? Even so, I dare not ask you to risk your life for the blessed. I understand how you feel, but I can't stand by knowing that your people are in need and I can help. Please, let me do this. Very well, but if the danger proves too great, you must retreat. I could never forgive myself if we were forced to hold a second service. I nearly forgot about Thancred. What if he returns before I do? Don't worry, I'll come with you. Thancred doesn't need to know. Thank you. With you at my side, I'm certain we can deal with them in no time at all. Go swiftly, and may the shadows keep you both. Just gonna take a drink here real quick. Still kinda sick. Mostly over it though, so that's good. Alright. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. We go there. I forgot that I had this mount. I was like, oh yeah, fat chocobo. Okay, we're going down here. Bow, 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 bow. Friend? Lahi. Wow, 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 wow. I love it. Lahi. Don't fight me, tree. Alright. The stone. Where's Wing Sauce? We gotta bring her back out. Look at us looking. What's wrong? There! The Sin Eaters! Oh, so the big one. Two big ones. Are they looking for something, or? I was hoping there would be only one. There's no way we can search for the stone without dealing with them first. Let's get to it then. What? Shouldn't we make a plan first? Though, there are only two. I'll draw one of them away. You can deal with the other. Reen. Her name's not Reen, I didn't say that. Minfilia. Sorry, spoilers. I need Wing Sauce out. I knew that was gonna happen. I've probably made that mistake before, but yeah, I know her name. What she turns into. Lahi. Alright. Let's get down to business. Am I missing something here? What was here? They didn't already change our so I don't maybe nothing was there. Okay. That's one thing I'm really looking forward to when we get to Endwalker. I'm gonna try really hard. The temptation is there to play it on my other character, but I'm probably not going to. Because I'd like to experience it for the first time with you guys. I think that would be fun. Alright, Carnes. Oh, it's this guy. It's the guy we were looking for. Stay away, I beg of you. With the chat, I want to say took to. Okay, / say took to. You're from Slitherbow. Varthon must have sent you then. I was fine until that damn beetle. It's only a scratch, but I'm starting to feel numb, and my vision's grown clouded. Worst of all, I dropped my only vial of serum somewhere in these damned woods. Could you find it for me? Wait, he's poisoned? This beetle bit you? Okay. Yes, I'll be back for you, Carnes. Right now I gotta go find Minfilia. Mini Minfilia. Oh, dang. Well, there's the body. Where? Okay, there she is. Vesper, there you are. It's done, though I fear I was a bit careless. I'll do better next time, I promise. Oh, you okay? I'm fine. You needn't worry about me. More importantly, we have to find that Heartstone. They said it was made of jade, right? I'll search over there in the brush. Oh god, we gotta find this thing. Do I remember where it is? No. No, I don't. Lahi. Is it over by Karn? Here's something. Oh, probably not lucky enough for this to be the right one. Oh. Well, what do you know? I found it. Who? Who dat? The beetle. Listen, you. Did it poison me? I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. I'm all over the place in my casting. Alright. Minfilia. Did you have any luck? Yes, I found it. It's beautiful. This has to be it. You know, Thancred always said you were a woman of many talents, and I think I'm beginning to understand what he meant. I have much to learn if I'm to be even half the hero you are. The hero she was. I'm sorry, forget I said anything. We should hurry back to Slitherbow. Runar and the others are probably worried. Man, yeah, she's in a tough spot, you know? Lahi, can you... I love you, but can you lay off when I'm trying to have a moment? You make me happy when I'm trying to embrace the sadness. Alright, we gotta go find this guy's serum that he dropped. Give him a little helping hand here. Discarded bottle. Lahi. Lahi. I'm just singing along. I'm like completely out of it, just singing. There you are. Did you find it? Yeah, here. Better take this. These two guys are friends. Thank you. I should be fine now after a bit of rest. What were you thinking coming back here? Could have been killed. I had to, Varthon. For my father. For your father. Man, I'm kind of interested in those two, but, I'm not gonna do that side quest. Maybe we'll come back to that someday. I always say that about side quests that seem interesting, but we never end up coming back. Lahi. Lahi. You know what I should do? While we're waiting for Endwalkers, there's probably a tombstone event going on, don't you think? Where we could get some mounts just by collecting tombstones. Well, I know we could check. Probably not from... Yeah, there's definitely a tombstone event going on. We could probably do some of that, so I probably won't. I can't. I'm going back to work and stuff, and, you know, with Dad having some trouble and everything, I don't have a whole lot of free time to do some grinds off camera, so... Thank goodness you are safe. I had begun to fear the worst. I found the Heartstone. By all that is dark, you found it. We can proceed with her service as planned. These blessed gems serve not only to protect us in life, but to guide our spirits unto the sunless sea in the hereafter. Even should we be felled by the Sin Eaters, so long as these gems are recovered, our souls are ensured peace in the dark. I really like this tribe. I like their whole like religion going on here. Words fail to express my gratitude for this kindness you have done for the blessed. I must insist you and your friends attend Tadia's service as honored guests. There is still much we must do to prepare, but please go and inform the others it will be held in the darker. When you arrive, there should be an attendant present to explain the proceedings. Okay. That guy looks cool. Oh, hey. Vesper and I learned so much about the Knights Blessed while you were away. We helped them recover a lost heirloom out in the woods. I know I wasn't supposed to leave, but they really needed our help. There were these Sin Eaters, and as long as she accompanied you, but do try to be more careful. Your injuries could have been a lot worse. How did you... Let's just say a little bird told me, and it's telling me now that Vesper has business with us. Thancred's spying on us. Is something the matter? They've asked us to attend the service. Of course we'll go. It's being held in the darker, is it? We'll take care not to be late, I promise. He's like a disappointed dad. I love him so much. Bow, bow, bow. La-hee, ba-da-ba-da-ba-do. I'm gonna be singing that for quite a long night tonight. This place looks cool. Dot dot dot. The elderly woman hands you a candle. She then points over to a nearby corner where you might place it. Okay. Candle. Blue flame candle. Like Hocus Pocus. Now we go over here. No, that was the black flame candle. It's all our friends.
It seemed only right that we show our faces. May we join you?
I mean, of course.
Let us begin.
I love his voice.
I thank you all for coming to pay respects to our fallen daughter of the night. In the light, she was known as Todia, but in the dark, we shall remember her always as Menine. Let us each take a moment to offer her our prayers.
Menine. Oh, that's right, because they don't use their real names until after they're gone.
We entrust her now to the night's sweet embrace. In darkness will she be free from pain and suffering, now and forevermore. May her soul find peace in the sunless sea of heaven, and in the love we bear for her in our hearts.
That vessel represents the night sky, the sunless sea of heaven.
Oh my gosh, there's so many of them.
Call upon you now, O bringer of shadow, to lead this gentle soul unto the sea. We call upon you, O warrior of darkness, to deliver her unto paradise everlasting.
We're like, I'm disgruntled. It's such a nice... Man, this expansion was so good.
I am told you assisted in the preparations for the service. On behalf of the Blessed, you have my sincerest thanks. The enduring legend of the Warrior of Darkness owes much to the traditions of these people. And none were more ardent in their faith than Todia. She would have been greatly moved by your presence.
I should like to have met her.
You might not deliver her to the heavens, but if you could deliver the night sky to her people, the real night sky, it would be the next best thing.
True.
Their prayers would finally be answered. They could gaze up at the firmament and see their ancestors in every twinkle of the stars. We cannot allow their hopes and dreams to drown in the light. We have to bring back the dark. If we don't, who will?
Proud dad. Look how proud he is. Look at his face. Aww. He's like, did I speak out of turn?
Forgive me, thinking of all those we have lost.
I mean, you don't have to say sorry, girl. He's so happy for you.
No, it's all right. We will bring back the dark.
Yeah.
Mayhaps sooner than later, in fact.
Oh?
Urianger and I finished deciphering the tablet, and its contents were most illuminating. Let us reconvene in my chambers. We have much to discuss.
Alright. Let's see what this tablet said. Oh, I love baby Behemoth just hopping all over the place. That was cool. I think I cried the first time I watched that. I feel like I'm gonna have trouble with the rest of Shadowbringers when it gets really feelsy. Because I'm just in an emotional state. So I will probably cry at a lot of periods in this this upcoming expansion. Ah, good, you're here. Thanks to the Exarch's gifts, our next course of action is now clear. Got some gloves. Alright, let me actually see that belt. I know they're going away in a little bit, but we might as well, huh? No, in this one. 395. I think 403 is actually ones that we can wear, yeah. Uh-oh. Our gloves are messed up for a little bit. That's okay. Let me begin by first explaining the origins of this tablet. I initially believed it might detail the history of the Church of the First Light. Much to my surprise, it dates back to the end of the Ronkin Empire, and was likely written under the direction of the reigning ruler. It was a time of strife and unceasing war with neighboring nations. With each passing day, they yielded more and more territory to their enemies. In their desperation, petitions for aid were sent out to their allies. This was one such petition. And you think this ancient petition will somehow help us get into... Oh no, I said I needed to remember how to say this name. Ixmaya? Is that it? Ixmaja? Ixmaya? Indeed, we do. For etched into this tablet is a method by which one may prove themselves an ally of the Ronkin Empire. Provided we are able to decipher said instructions, we may entreat the ruins' protectors to grant us safe passage. The problem, however, is I presently lack the resources to decipher them in their entirety. But we have one recourse. There exists a stone monument inscribed with ancient Ronkin text, and translations into a more modern dialect which came into use after the fall of the Empire. I am confident it will suit our purposes. Where can we find this monument? Here in Cydia. Quite close to Slitherbow, in fact. The good news ends there, however, for it is in the possession of a rather radical faction of dark worshippers, the Children of the Everlasting Dark. If I am to study the monument, I must infiltrate their encampment. I have no intention of taking longer than absolutely necessary, but I will nevertheless require time to transcribe the text I need. To ensure that I will have enough, I'm afraid I must ask you and Thancred to assist me. I mean, of course. Before you even ask, the answer is no. If we're to remain unseen, our group must be as small as possible. Alright, I'll stay here until you return. We won't be long. If anything should happen, you keep her safe. I mean, of course, Urianger is going to keep her safe. Come on, Thancred. You even have to ask. Then let us convene outside, to the west of Slitherbough, where the path diverges. Alrighty. Ooh, bow. Let us go. Oh, this way. Ba, 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 da, bow. I don't remember this portion very well. I just remember, like, really liking Raktia. Oh, there we go. That's probably why. Because it just comes up, sneaks up on you, the Lahi does. The encampment we seek is to the north, but it would be foolish to simply rush in. A guard has been posted at Cleric to keep watch over the children. Perhaps he has aught to share of their recent activity. But we must tread carefully. There is a chance we may encounter them along the way. Stay close and stay alert. I would avoid a confrontation if possible. They rejoice in dealing death to others, claiming that in doing so they cleanse their victims of sin and usher them unto the sunless sea. I would rather not sully my hands defending myself against such madmen. Okay. Life. Oh, we're in our car. That's a cool plant. I'm getting distracted by plants. This is bad. I just really love this game, okay? You know what we haven't found while we've been out here is aether currents. Speaking of, I said that because I could have sworn that we would come across a couple of them like near this area, but I thought it was that way. How are we on those? Is that the first one we've found here? Where am I? It is. Oh god. Oh god. Forest flamingo. That's awesome. Do not interfere with our work. Oh yeah? How's this for work? Hey, don't do that. Don't hit me with that. How did that hit me? Slow, ew. Okay. You okay? Heal this guy up. By the blessed dark. Thank goodness you are unharmed. We would have arrived sooner, but we too had a rather unwelcome visit from the children. You're an acquaintance of Master Matoya, then. My apologies. The children have been acting strange of late, so I thought to take a closer look. I was careless. Strange? What have you seen? At first, there seemed to be nothing out of the ordinary. The usual gathering of ingredients for poisons from flora and fauna. But then I took notice of their venomous spiders. They've been breeding them in much greater numbers. It's as if they're preparing for something. Any ideas as to what? It could be anything, really. If it meant to end the blessed, nothing would be too cruel or violent for them. But perhaps we can use their present preoccupation with spiders to our advantage. If we were to introduce a threat to the nest where they keep them, the children would be compelled to save them. Bees, for example, are a natural predator of spiders. Set them loose on the nests, and we would have our opportunity to sneak into their encampment. What a mischievous plan. I like it. With a bit of smoke, we should be able to subdue a few colonies long enough to secure their hives. Have you anything we might be able to use? We should have some smoke bombs at the outpost just over there. Then it's settled. Grab a few smoke bombs from the outpost and search about for beehives. I imagine the bees won't take too kindly to your visit, but once they're knocked out, take the beehives and bring them back here. 2 will suffice, I should think. What are you guys gonna be? Like, there's 4 of us. Why do I gotta go after the bees? I don't like bees. I want to get stung. Alright, let's grab these smoke bombs. Outpost supplies. Smoke bombs. Alright. Let's get us some bees. Who dat? Listen, Flamingo. I don't have time for this. Is he wearing a hat? I need to know that. No, it's just a weird color on his head. It looked like he was wearing like a gnome hat or something. There's a stat squish happening in Endwalker, right? I talk like I expect you guys to respond, and I don't actually. I'm thinking out loud. But I think there's a stat squish. So it's gonna, like, we won't be doing 42,000 damage. This looks like a smoke bomb. Hey! Swarm on me. What is it? Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry, bees. Large burlap sack. Okay. We've got 1 beehive. We're gonna really run around with sleeping bees on our back. Doesn't seem like a smart idea. Mining. That's one thing I haven't really worked on Vesper is the it's awful. I haven't really done much with that. Okay. Do this. Two of them. Ba ba da 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 da. Do 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 do. Bow da bow da bow da bow da bow. Da 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 da. Alright, let's put it in. That's a buzzing burlap sack. There we go, okay. A large burlap sack. Alright, I've got the bees. Help! Stuck on a rock. Y'shtola, I'm gonna hand these bugs over to you. The guard returned to Slitherbow, but not before offering his thanks. As for the beehives, Thancred and I were successful in acquiring what we need. How did you fare? Oh, you guys did do it too. Okay, you're forgiven. This is more than enough. The children are certain to be displeased. Let us hurry before the bees begin to stir. Yeah, I would like to get that done before they stir as well. The children's settlement is to the west, a place they call Woven Oath. According to the guard, there is an airway apart from the entrance which leads to the spider's nests. If the fates are kind, the way will be clear. Okay. Get this. Any ether currents nearby. We should be looking for. I'm gonna try not to fight these swine. That would be a good place for one on top of that, but I don't see one. Oh, lahi. My jam. Lahi. It's so good. What are you guys doing out here? Alright. Up there, maybe? Oh, right here. Up there is the airway. Do you see it? Yeah. A bit far, perhaps, but we should be able to toss the bag through. Though we should probably loosen the ropes, keeping it closed. Enough that it falls open when it lands inside. May I do the honors? Yeah, I don't trust tossing a bag of bees myself. That should do it. Now we wait. What is that? Bees! Not the bees by the abyss, they're everywhere! Help! Someone help! We have to save the spiders! Sounds like our plan is working. She's so pleased with herself. Still, it is quite likely not all were drawn away from their posts. If you should come to blows with the children, I'll see to it any signs of struggle are concealed. Failing that, I'll create a distraction to buy Y'shtola more time. Should anyone get past me, it falls to you to guard her. Your concern is appreciated, but I sincerely doubt it will come to that. Why do I get the feeling you enjoy the idea of my loafing about bored in the shadows? Come now, Thancred. The shadows are a fitting place for a warrior of darkness. Now, if you both are ready... At least they've made up. I don't like it when mom and dad fight. A beautiful plan. I just... Come on. Who was that? Koji? That you're doing. Did it have... Is it having us go up this way? Tomatoes. I did not see them, and now we're just gonna pull all of them. In another one. Why not? Oh no. That's why not. Help! Get out of combat. Don't. Oh my god. They sprout. Okay. I also see that over there. In fact, we'll go get that. Uh-huh. Thought you could hide from me, could you? Alright. So we know we have to go through there, but I think we're gonna do that in the next episode. So we'll come in here, we'll finish this B plan, and we'll get Y'shtola to decipher the text. We're very close to that tomato. But for now, I think we'll go ahead and wrap up here. We'll continue the main story quest. We also have, since we're 78, we could go do the next caster quest. But we might wait on that one. I'd maybe want to do the 78 and the 80 together. That might be good so we could get some continuity and continuation between the quests. But let me know what you guys think. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and wrap up here. So, guys, I want to thank you so much for all of your support on this series. If you do want to see more of the Final Fantasy XIV online Let's Play, look at that baby butt, make sure to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye everyone!